And now it is Bear from Need to Breathe.
What's going on? How are you?
Man, I tell you, why cold? I mean, we got snow.
I don't know what happened. It's been warm all last week.
I know, isn't that crazy how it turns out like that?
I know it is insane, but at least it's not raining, so
yeah.
I'm pretty happy about it. I've got plenty of layers. I'm ready for this.
Yeah, you look at the bright side of things.
That's right.
Love it.
That's right. It rained on us last year, and we actually got the golf in, but it was kind of tricky. So we're just thankful it's not raining.
Yeah, it is bright and sunny.
It is.
And in a couple hours,
it's amazing when you're in your car, and then when you get out, it's a problem.
It's like, what just happened? Well, you're back in the studio, and you're working on your newest project right now.
We are. Yeah, we've been. We're really close too. We're a few weeks from being done completely with it, which with us it takes months and months. So it's like very close to the end of the process, and we're excited. It's a cool record. So we're stoked to let people hear it.
What kind of messages are going to come out of this?
All kinds of stuff. I think it's a lighter record for us, if that's a good word to describe it. We're just in a really good place as a band. We've gone through all kinds of struggles, and in the last couple of years, there were some of the worst struggles that we had. So this record is just, man, everybody in the band's having kids, and everybody's happy, and we worked harder on this record than we have. I think partly because we got along better. We were able to stay at the studio longer, and so we feel like it's going to be a fun record to play live, and just there's a lot of happiness on this record.
I know I was excited because after 133 weeks, Bear found his Instagram password.
I did. I might have intentionally lost it at first, and then I literally I would go back to it every couple of months, but maybe I should. Nah, I'm good. So I'm back, and it's nice.
And you've already been posting pictures of your beautiful wife and baby.
Yes, that's part of why. I mean, when you have a baby, then you're like, you need to post some pictures somewhere.
Yes.
So I had to get it going. Yeah.
So you're not going to disappear again on me, are you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I can't make any guarantees. That whole thing, the internet is foreign to me even now. Which I grew up with it obviously, but it still weirds me out a little bit. But I think I've learned to use it in a fun way. I mean, obviously, it's people like to see the family and see how you're doing, and obviously any update from the band is fun.
Well, we love the fact that you're doing this Need to Breathe Golf Classic today. Who you're helping out with PMI.
Yeah.
And the work that you've even done in Uganda and Nicaragua.
Me and Seth have gotten to go to Africa a couple of times, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, last night we had a live auction. It went incredibly well, way better than we thought it could have, and we're just humbled by it. I mean, a few years ago we went and came back and thought we've got to get involved, and how can we do it? And the golf tournament was our first idea, really, and it's blown up, over the years. So now to have all these celebrities come and a bunch of musicians tonight are going to play, which is pretty cool. It just overwhelms us. You know what I mean? It's not the first year was the hardest work by far. The night before we're kind of making up the auction items and that whole thing. So we were scared to death that it wasn't going to work and all that. And it's a little easier now. It's sort of rolling. It's a big machine, which is awesome. And obviously, like you said, the charity is something that's just really close to us. The band last year, probably the most fun part about it to me, the band last year, over the $1 ticket price that we charge, we call it a ticket tax, but $1 goes to PMI from every ticket you buy so that was over 100,000 tickets last year.
Wow.
Plus the golf tournament, we were able to buy a clinic or build a clinic in Nicaragua this year, and I say it's really the fans of the band have done it, which is amazing to me.
Have you gone yet?
I haven't. They open it in October.
Okay.
So we will be going, and I've visited the area. I visited the city, but I haven't seen the building yet. So I'm stoked.
What stands out in your mind from your trips to Uganda that really touches your heart?
Man, lots of things. Probably, I grew up around. I had a lot of missionary relatives, so I know a lot of people go on mission trips, and certain things change about each time they go. And I got to go at a young age. So the thing with PMI that really hit me the most was how effective they're being at treating the problem. It wasn't just we're going to go on a mission trip one time and put a bunch of money into it, and then we're gone for the next 10 years or whatever it is. We're going to, they go quarterly. They go every 3 or 4 months. They take a bunch of medical students, and they're providing a service that can be sustainable. They build clinics there and staff them with the people that live there, and through that, after a year of being open, they're already making money. The facilities are. So it's really about training them how to treat themselves more than it is us providing this major service. And that's what blew me away when I went to Africa. Just was like, man, this works. This needs to be around the world. We need to figure out how to do this because they just don't have the healthcare healthcare that we have. So, I mean, the first day, just the story of it, I went in and witnessed a birth on a dirt floor, which was the government hospital. And I am freaked out by blood, and I am not medical at all. My wife's a nurse practitioner, but I am, have nothing to do with it, to be honest. And it blew me away, obviously. The government hospital has about 3 months worth of their medication they need. So after that, then you have to buy your own. And if you don't have the money, then you're out. And they had family members camping outside cooking food for the patients. So if you didn't have a family for that, you weren't eating. And that just blew me away. And then, the next day I get to go visit the clinic they built, which is clean and well staffed and just incredibly professional. And it just was like, man, how can we do something? So here we are.
Dude, that's being a world changer.
Oh, thanks.
And what you're doing here today, that's being a world changer.
Thanks,
That's
man.
so awesome.